Welcome back to Without Shortcuts. Today we are going to take a look at some chocolate fondue.
Chocolate fondue is a very simple, easy to put together dessert that can be very elegant, and it's also really easy to scale up or down depending on how many people you're serving it to.
This is a classic expression of chocolate. It's a great dessert, and it's a lot of fun. It brings a lot of people together really easily. Mm-hmm. Now, you could do this on the stove in a sauce pot and just really keep an eye on your heat. If you have a fondue pot, you can certainly just put everything right into it, and again, just keep an eye on the heat. Or if you want to do it really easy and make sure you're not scorching anything, just put a little bit of water into your fondue pot, get that heated up, take a glass bowl and put it on the top, create yourself a nice little portable double boiler. That'll prevent everything from scorching, burning. It's going to allow you to enjoy every last bit of that chocolate all the way down to the end. So for ours, we're going to go ahead and just mix 2 parts chocolate with 1 part heavy cream and then a little bit of butter, and we'll be ready to go. So in this case, we're going to use half a cup of 60% cacao chocolate chips. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Just let those start coming together and melt up. There we go. In just a couple of minutes, that will melt down nice and smooth. And then we're going to add just a little bit of butter for this little bit that we're making. We're going to add just a little less than a tablespoon of butter. And this is just going to act as kind of an emulsifier. It's going to bring everything together, add a little bit more fat, just a little bit of creaminess to it, and make sure that nothing separates out. So we'll melt that into our mix.
And this is the point also where if you wanted to add any sort of additional flavors into your chocolate, this would be the time to do it. Think a little bit about what you've got that you're going to dip into your chocolate, but you could add some orange zest, maybe some orange liqueur, like a raspberry liqueur. You could go with just a little bit of espresso, or just add, a couple teaspoons of vanilla in there just to really bring out some of those flavors. But if you're going to do that, this is the time.
I got a little knob of butter down. Thing is smooth and silky, and that is about all it takes to make up a nice little pot of fondue.
There you go. Now, while this is melting, make sure you get your things together that you're going to dunk into it. Lots and lots of options for a chocolate fondue. We've got a pound cake that we made earlier. If you haven't seen that video, it's up there somewhere. We've also got some apples, some bananas. You could use marshmallows, graham crackers, Rice Krispie treats. We would have used strawberries, but this is not the time of year to find good strawberries. So this is what we've got.
All right, let's give it a shot.
All right.
I'm going to go with that homemade pound cake myself.
All right, I'm going to dunk a little banana action in here.
So this is nice and smooth. It's just such a great expression of chocolate. And I'm not a huge chocolate fan. That's not my go-to generally. But when it's just simple and pure, I mean, it's really good. This is a little bitter with the percentage of cacao that's in it. We could have used a little milk chocolate or something a little sweeter. But for me, I think this is just absolutely perfect. It's easy. It's really hard to go wrong with this.
Absolutely. And unlike Doug, I am a chocolate guy, and this is fantastic. So again, lots of options for dunking things into it, and super easy you could scale this up to feed, to give dessert to your whole family, or, scale it down. Although I wouldn't scale it down much past that if I was eating it just by myself. So, but again, super easy to do.
So you can see, this is one of those recipes where taking the shortcuts, buying a little packet at the store and trying to throw this together, it's definitely not worth it. This is as easy as it gets. It's simple. It's cheaper this way. You can't go wrong. So go ahead and give this one a shot. Bring the whole family together. You can stand around the table, dunk some things in it, tell some stories. It's a great time. But skip the shortcuts while you're doing it. Enjoy it. Leave some comments down below and tell us how you liked it, what you added to it to make it even better, what you used to dip in it. We'd love to hear about it. Leave it in the comments. Hit us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, maybe even on our TikTok feed. And we just absolutely love to see it. And until the next time around, we'll see you again.
Thanks, guys.